Hi everybody, Kat here. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. It is Friday, and boy oh boy, the last little while haven't we just been inundated with Prince Harry this, Prince Harry that. Of course, he had those charity events in London and was it Birmingham as well? The well child, the children in need. Nobody showed up. I mean, nobody came out to see him. It all kind of fell flat. But I mean, if you listen, if you read some of the press out this week, Harry's people have been busy. You'd think this man is just a dynamo. There has been all kinds of talk that Harry has, been working with friends and acquaintances and this and that to try to find a way to bring Harry back to England. This has been all the talk lately. Some of the press is all for it and says, oh, yeah, Harry's got to come back. William should just suck it up. This is the path to everything good. Others are saying there is no way, after what he's done, that Harry, let alone Meghan, can come back into the fold. So it's very divided. And I think you know what I think. Harry and Meghan, oh man, they can't let them anywhere near the palace. These two can't be trusted, but nonetheless, there's all this talk. And now we know Harry met his father somewhere 50 minutes, 45 minutes, something like, not very long. And despite what his people are saying, people close to the palace are saying that it didn't quite go exactly the way that Harry wanted. Harry purportedly touted a sort of half in, half out again, saying, well, William and the kids, and he doesn't do that many duties. I could come and I could help out and I could do some of William's duties and take the pressure off. Harry thinks, I could just slide back into duties. And apparently he was met with a solid no from the king, which is one thing. He stood up and reiterated what the late queen said. There's no such thing as half in and half out. Because remember, Mexit time, Harry, he said that to the queen. Remember, he proposed that he and Meghan could actually share the duties of the Prince and Princess of Wales. Not only share the duties and the titles, but of course, this is what they're going for, share the income from the Duchy of Cornwall, which was created March 17, 1337 by Edward III to fund the Prince of Wales. Yeah, he wants, half the money. Madness. So it's not going to work, despite what, they're trying to put out in the press. And this would be ideal, and we've got to let Harry back, and the king should, and William should just suck it up. It's never going to happen. Nobody in that family wants them back. Nobody does. And people are saying, look how Harry he wants back. Harry, we just heard last week, has registered Archie for Eton College. Can you imagine? Yeah, he wants his... He hated Britain. Hated being part of the royal family. Hated boarding school. Yet this is what he now wants for his children. He wants it all for his children. Gonna send Archie to boarding school. Well, here's a little thing. Maybe you didn't know. Eton is what they call a prep school, a preparatory school. The minimum age is 13. That's 7 years from now. So whether Harry had a talk with the dean of admissions or whatever they call it there and said, put Archie's name down, don't forget, well, exams, yeah. Harry got into Eton not through the strength of his exams, but the fact that there was a prince in front of his name. That's it. He didn't qualify. Most young boys that enter Eton have to have a certain academic record to qualify. But here's the thing. 7 years. Never gonna happen. Harry can say anything like, oh yeah, my son's gonna go to boarding school and we're gonna be... It's all make-believe, just like the children, He doesn't have to show proof, nothing. Yeah, he's a royal. He can talk to the head of the school and say, hey, in 7 years, I'd love my son to come here. Well, keep in touch. Okay. It means nothing. No matter what they're trying to tell you in the press, oh, Harry's making moves. He's making moves to bring the kids over. Look, he's already registering the kiddo for boarding school. It's a joke. It's make-believe. You're watching a show. All of this, well, we know Harry and Meghan, everything is about appearances. Nothing with them is real. Nothing is substantial. They don't actually accomplish anything, no matter what they say or do. Nothing's come from anything that, failed podcasts, lousy crap on Netflix, Scam Jam and dried flour. She's failed at everything. And like I said, despite what you're going to hear, they are not humanitarians. They don't do anything. They don't help anyone. But they're part of a little group that just kind of, throw a little money here and there, scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. It's a mutual admiration society, Celebrity. So it looks like in October coming up, Project Healthy Minds, humanitarian award at the organization's World Mental Health Day Gala, October 9th. They're going to be awarding Meghan Markle with Humanitarian of the Year award. Have you ever heard anything so stupid? It's another, bought and sold award. It's a gig. It's an appearance. That's all it is. Some money changed hands. She gets an award, a chance to make a speech. And the 80 people that were invited will clap. And she'll think she's bloody world famous, She's world infamous. She is known around the world. But not for any good works or humanitarian efforts. It's all very ridiculous. But this is one of the few ways she's got left to affirm to herself that she's got any worth. because her and Harry on the public stage are just being humiliated constantly by everybody because they're just that ridiculous. Not only ridiculous, they're dangerous too. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I mean, look what they've already done. Look what they've already said. Do you want them anywhere near the monarchy? No, absolutely not. And I mean, in the press, you hear things now about, oh, Harry's trying to drive a wedge between William and Charles, so that he can come in there and just, I don't know, one even said, and assume be him and Meghan will be king and queen. I don't know how that's going to work. These people are crazy. They really are crazy. And you can't let them anywhere near. Oh my gosh, no. And I don't think William would allow it. And if you look at the wider royal family, I don't think Anne wants them. I don't think anybody really wants them around because they're dangerous and just cause everybody trouble. Notwithstanding the stuff going on with the Yorks right now, Andrew and Sarah, you know, William's got to take a figurative bulldozer to this mess. The Yorks, the Sussex, it's got to go. I'm really surprised. Like, I knew when the Queen said to Andrew, sorry boy, but you're gonna have to give it up, right? And she put his HRH in abeyance. Now, I was under the assumption that she took all of his naval appointments away. She didn't. He still remains a vice admiral of the fleet. He still remains a member of the, not the line of Counselor of State. He is still a member of the Order of the Garter. All of these things. And of course, Sarah, even after being divorced for 30 years, has still maintained her Duchess title, even though she's worked the whole time. Weight Watchers and writing her books and documentaries and, you know, all sorts. I don't think Charles is going to do it. It's going to be left up to William. And things are so crazy right now that it's going to have to happen soon. Now, we'll get to that in a minute. Some people have said, well, it would be really, really difficult in the case of, you know, Harry and Andrew, really, because all of this would require an act of Parliament to strip them of their titles. Well, I'll tell you, given the state of the government in Britain right now, they're Labour. They're not monarchists. This would be like a home goal to them if a royal said, I want to strip these royals of their titles. They'd be like, wow, that's a win. So there wouldn't be any hesitation. There wouldn't be. And even the loyalist royalists wouldn't be in opposition because they know how bad Andrew and Sarah and Meghan and Harry are for the state of the monarchy. So there wouldn't be any opposition from royalists or Republicans in Britain. So it could be done. Charles is too weak. Charles isn't going to do it. We've talked about this before. I've got a whole playlist, King Charles III, Life Imitating Art, where I stated, even before he had a cancer diagnosis, that his reign was going to be a short one. And it was going to be due to an incident or a gathering storm of several incidents that culminate in a seminal event where the tide turns against the king. And we had that seminal event at the Tommy Robinson rally in London not too long ago. I believe that was our seminal event. And when you see what's happening in Britain right now, and see what's happening with the royal family right now, and there's rumors that the king is not doing so well, that he's worse off than they let you believe. So I think the time is right. I think what I've been saying all along is coming to pass here very shortly. And I've said that I expect by very early in the new year an announcement. If the king, is still with us, he will step down. He will abdicate. And yeah, I surmise that it would be under pressure from William, and the king just doesn't have a choice. Because Andrew, Sarah, Harry, Meghan, lots of threats, lots of blackmail. Who knows what William can use on the king, right? I think we're facing the point. I think we're at that moment in time, and it may take a few months to play out, where we're going to see William take control of the situation. And I think that's why Harry and Meghan and their spokespeople, I think that's why everybody, they're so erratic right now. They're trying everything because they know once William's in charge, things are gonna be a whole lot different for the Yorks and the Sussexes. And it's coming up fast. That's what I have for you today. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I want to know what you're thinking. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.